Welcome to today's screencast, and in today's screencast, we're going to be going through how to assign lessons in MobyMax. In order to simplify the process, we're just going to pick one particular subject, and that's going to be math. So feel free to follow along as we go. So I'm going to click on the content area. I've provided you with other resources that tell you what content areas you can assign lessons in, but I'm going to click on math. And once we're to math, it gives you several options up here at the top, and I'm going to click on lessons. It'll pull up the completed lessons that your students have done, but in order to assign, I want to click on the Assign tab. And then it will send me to a screen where it'll list all of my students and student groups. The student groups will be listed first and then your individual students. You have the option to either assign to the group or you can assign to individual students. If you want all of your students to do the same lesson, then I would suggest putting your students into groups first and then just assigning to the whole group. So I'm going to select my test group. The next thing it's going to do is ask me for the grade level. So I'm going to go to grade 5. And then it pulls up all available lessons in math for grade 5. Now, if I want to see what lesson topics are included, I just click on the lesson. And then it tells me what lesson topics. It also tells me the standard that this pulls from. If I want to see the individual problems involved in each lesson topic, I just click on the lesson topic, and it shows me each problem that's included. After I've reviewed that and I'm happy with it, I can click X, and then I can click X again to get out of that. If I want to assign that lesson, I go to the box under the Select column and click that. You'll notice that now it gives me a drop-down menu, so if I want to go in there and take off some lesson topics, I can. But more than likely, you'll want to assign the whole lesson. And then I'll click the Assign tab. This is where it asks me whether I want to assign the lesson to the bottom, the top, or by lesson's grade level. If you want this to be the next lesson for your students to complete, make sure it's clicked top. It automatically selects top, but just double check that. And then you hit continue. And you're done. That's all there is to it for assigning lessons in MobyMax.